bright.
Okay.
Oh, there's the notification.
And we are live, and everything you just said probably was on. All right. Welcome, everybody. Give me just a minute.
Everybody.
Chat, pull up here. Just a minute, I'm over here. Okay, we're gonna pull up chat right now. And pop out chat. Throw out all the notifications.
We got 0 viewers.
And there is a lot going on here, and I'm trying to copy. Can you copy and paste the link so everybody can get over there? Hi for me, could you please?
I shall do that.
Thank you. All right. Okay, so welcome. Good evening tonight. My name is TaraLee Live, and tonight we are going to have a guest panel. And like everything else, life is a surprise, and so is my guest panel. We might be having some more people pop on, but we might not. Not really sure what's going on yet. So, hi, did we just miss 710 in your area? I think we missed 710, and we're almost at 4.
Yep, it's 7:13.
So
that's
we're
right.
coming on to almost 4:20. Shall we have a hit and tell everybody hello, hi, and Dan tonight, my welcome friends. And we got your boy, Small Tubes, Shaggy. What's up in the house? How are all you doing tonight? Hey, I hope y'all have your grow thinking hats on tonight, because we are going to be talking indoor growing, and people are going to be helping me out and giving me some quick tricks and tips of how to start my indoor grow, because if y'all know me, I haven't grown indoors yet. And I just got my first tent. And we're setting it up. So what's happening? I am going to be hitting on some vortex tonight. What are you going to be hitting on, my friend? Hi.
I have still my little Queen of Soul that I'm squeaking out.
Oh, I like that Queen of Soul. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's really good. So that's what I'm doing. I've got flower, but I'm not going outside because it is windy as all get out. I know Dorian hasn't reached us yet, but holy smokes, we're getting really windy weather.
Are you really? Wow. Yep. All right. Well, cheers, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic night. And we got 1 minute till 4:20, but hey, I'm hitting this thing early.
All right, I'll heat up. So, Dan, what are you up to these? It's early in the morning over there, no? Oh, no, it's late in the No.
Yeah, it's 20 past 9 in the morning.
Oh, morning. That's right. Morning. Yeah.
Jesus. Fucking blow. It sounds like you're like Ripley from Aliens with that fucking blowtorch there, eh? Did everyone get that reference? I thought that was quite a good reference. So we're going to be talking indoor growing this morning or this afternoon. We were going to have on, spare of the moment this morning, Tara and I thought it was a good idea to see if Scotty from Dr. Green Thumbs in Australia was awake. Poor guy's been working really hard, so we might get him on maybe next week. But Scotty has indoor soil like ready to go, made up, mixed, just add water, turbo dirt, really. And that's actually one of the, he's got several models. There's the indoor soil for clones and seedlings. There's the indoor soil, just add water. And then there's the turbo dirt for your really, really hungry plants. And this stuff's fantastic. It's the best soil that I've used. And I mean, I make my own soil. And
okay,
I
but
really love
you're
it.
talking about soil that's in Australia. Like, how am I going to get soil that's in Australia, man?
Well, I guess it's more the concept that I want to talk about is that what Scotty's done is he's gone and bought a hydroponics store and he's created his own nutrients, his own soil line, his own fish emulsion and fish hydrolysate inputs and other great stuff like alfalfa meal and azomite dust and worm castings and all these sorts of things. And he supplies them because when I first started to try to get into this as a hobby, you couldn't find these these good soil amendments. It's easy to find how to grow with hydroponic bottled nutrients. All you do is you just go to your local hydro store. But to find these hard to source natural inputs, these are very difficult sometimes. And Scotty just takes all of the hassle out of that for a lot of us Aussies who are trying to grow responsibly and sustainably. And that's all I have to say about that.
Well, thank you. And that's just what it is. I really like the idea about being sustainable and being organic and regenerative. All of these words we like to throw out there, but is it possible to do indoors, right? You're muted yourself.
We've got small tubes in here saying you run salts. Look, there's nothing wrong with the hobby grower using salts. My problem is it's when you do that on a scale, a really large scale. Don't try to tell me, oh, don't buy black market weed. It's real dangerous. You don't know what they're growing in. And then the corporations grow it in worse shit and spray nasty stuff on it that we don't even know to test for. Yeah. It's not like the corporations discovered and reinvigorated all of these regenerative grow methods that are now put into cannabis, like no-till, KNF, fucking, all probiotic, all those really cool that aren't necessarily were invented from cannabis, but then now cannabis-specific grow methods, regardless of what they used to be. So again, I don't mind the hobby grower. Or when I say hobby grower, I don't mind the individual grower growing with whatever the hell they want. That's fine. I mean, look, bear in mind, you're not growing responsibly because you've still got waste, but it's not anywhere near the scale that it is in agriculture, here with all of these crops and with cannabis coming up now to be the biggest cash crop ever. We really need to make sure that we're trying to, if we want to go corporate weed, we make sure that the corporate weed guys are growing in regenerative manners. And that's going to be really a very difficult
okay thing. And that's just it. We sit here and we talk about regenerative and being sustainable and all that stuff, and we're all just really small growers, right? And we think that there are some things that we can make a difference at, and there are some things that we're just not going to make an impact at, like us using a small grow bag versus acres of fields laying down those strips of plastic for miles. That's a big difference. And us using small things versus big things. So I think there's a lot of things that you got to look at the scale of what you're using and how you're using it. And in the small scale of things, just like Dan was saying, I think exactly right, that it's not as detrimental, I would say, than the other. Hey, no, how you doing? Hey, Bingo Lombardi, thanks for coming in tonight. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, if anybody would like to jump on tonight, and we are just going to be talking about setting up an indoor grow. I just got my first tent. Woo! I might even go live and hotbox in it. What do you guys think? That'd be funny. I have it all set up out there in the shop. I'm just getting ready to try and decide how I want to put it, what shelves I want to put in it, the light. I do realize that I didn't order any fans. I didn't order any of the duct work that I'm going to have to be ordering. So those are all kind of things I'd like to talk about tonight. So I am going to throw the link out in chat. And if anybody would like to jump on and talk to us about that, or show off any other plants or anything they got going tonight, I'm going to throw that link out in chat for anybody to jump in. Hi, my friend. I've had you on mute. Go ahead if you have anything to say. Sorry. she's still coughing. It's okay. You're muted, girlfriend. You're still muted.
All right. Sorry, I'm not on I'm usually on my computer and I'm on my iPad tonight, so I'm a little disoriented. I don't have a mouse or anything.
Oh my God, doesn't that throw you off when you throw stuff like that?
I know. It's terrible. So yeah, I just I was just excuse me, mentioning how it looks like it will be legal to grow marijuana in Quebec.
Well, then perfect timing tonight talking about, hey, how do we get an indoor grow setup?
Yes, because that's what I'd like to do now. I'll
yeah.
get that going for next season, because I'll start them inside. I won't finish them inside. I'll flower them outside.
Exactly. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
talk about that. Okay, so when we're going in and we're investing in this type of stuff, I always like to think far ahead. Okay, so or at least 3 steps ahead, right? I'm not going to be flowering out. I'm planning not to flower out as of you. I'm going to try and keep moms. I'm going to try and do clones. I think I should personally have a vegetative tent and a smaller tent for clones. I don't know. What's everybody's thought on that?
Well, if you got the place to do it, hell, why not? I wish I had space. I'd be doing something myself, but I unfortunately don't have the space.
The benefit of flowering inside is complete control. You know, you don't have to worry about anyone pinching it. You don't have to worry about any kangaroos eating it. Not that you guys have to worry about that. But, yeah, and it's
no kangaroos. Sorry, Dad.
bad weather.
We do have deer.
There you go. They'll eat it. Bad weather, vermin.
Yeah.
Bad weather's a big one. Like, look, I would actually say if I think you're right in what you're going to do, Tara, because of how many plants you want to keep, and you don't seem to have a big drama flowering outside. But I mean, I would always want an inside flowering tent, because that's going to be the perfect buds. It's unfortunate, but they're going to be a lot more perfect as far as like.
Okay,
the
so
track
I completely disagree. Perfect in your eyes is different. Perfect in my eyes.
Yeah.
Perfect in my eyes would be sun-grown, sun-ripened, just like a tomato is perfect sun-ripened out of the garden, not a perfect tomato from the store.
Yeah.
So what? It depends on what you're talking.
Well, here's the other thing. Most of your American strains are all indoor. Very few of them are outdoor. Probably, I doubt any of them are actually bred for outdoor. So you can find that you get, especially if you start buying.
Oh, you're wrong, son.
No, I'm not saying they don't.
Okay, I might be muted.
I'm not saying.
Okay, dude.
I'm not saying that they won't thrive outside.
California, come on.
Yeah, but you.
Our whole area here, the middle of
I know, but Prohibition pushed this plant indoors, and not only did it push it indoors, it pushed it indoors with HBS lighting. So, like, the optimal performance for most of the strains, not all of them, but most of them, the optimal performance is indoors with those old HBS lights. And like, if you like, even Jody was talking about it, that seems to be, even though it's not the cheapest way to do it, and it's not the best way to do it, especially because it costs so much to run those lights, that you still get a better production at the end result of the plant. Now, I'm not arguing that the sun grown's better or worse, not at all. If you could do both, that's just the best, right? Your light depths. Here we go. What have we got going in the chat?
Hey, anybody that wants to jump on is welcome to jump on. Any of you, my brothers out there that are growers. Roy boy, you've got good points. He says, rule of thumb, you got that? Rule of thumb, 3 spaces. 1 small, start with seedling and clones, 2 veg and moms, and 3 flower. Exactly right. That's exactly what I was thinking, but I don't think I'm going to flower inside yet.
Look, the big, I'm telling you that the control is the benefit. Once you have your indoor garden, like those little, man, like, I don't know, don't you just get like rain and then aren't you shitting yourself? You don't have that with an indoor flower room. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much less stressful in that regard. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having a bit of rain on your plants. No, not at all. But you do run the risk of mold and other things.
Okay.
Do both.
Just a quick question. After Prohibition is all gone, where do you think main of the cannabis is going to be grown, indoors or out?
Well, the beginning of cannabis is shown. It's all indoor. It's just super annoying. It's the prejudice. But in
the end, like right now, where do you think most of it's growing? Right now, where do you think in the world right now, Do you think more cannabis is grown indoors or outdoors? And outdoors,
That's a good
means
question. I'd
greenhouse
say
as
outdoors.
well.
Yeah, I'd say outdoors because you've got like those large hemp factory production styles, so that makes sense. But the problem is that all of the recreational stuff usually is going to be indoors because they're scared that, like, I don't know, people are going to steal it, or I don't understand that one. In Australia, they lock it up like a prison.
Okay, no, I don't know what happened with you on Zoom. You said Zoom was a trip. I don't know what happened. You couldn't come in on Zoom. I hope you're.
Some browsers, you have to change a browser.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so on my computer I'm on Chrome. So what browser?
Because when I clicked on the link, whatever your device is, whatever your default browser is, that's what's going to open.
So do you need to go to Zoom in this one?
I just copied and pasted the link to my own browser, and it went fine.
And it went fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm choking here and crying all at the same time.
Sorry, don't mean to upset you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Zoom
hang
link
on. Yeah, why didn't it?
I'm in IT. I'll fix it for you. Just
yeah. Let's try and get you on there again. Maybe there's a Zoom number I can send you. No. Why don't I send it? Do you want me to send it to your? I'll copy and paste it to your Instagram. Let me DM it on Instagram. Okay. So all right. I guess back to talking about tents. Okay. Yeah. Depending on size and that, what would you recommend? And moms, like, so let's start with just a clone tent. If we're just gonna do clones or seedlings, what should we start with?
Well, what's your stock? Like, what are you keeping?
Okay, so right now, well, why don't you talk about what sizes would be good for what would be good? Like, so if Hi wanted to start out with Hi, what would you want to start out with? Talk to Hi for a minute.
Okay, so if I was, because like next summer or next season when I want to grow, I started seeding too late, so I'm going to seed earlier. So what kind of a tent should I get for my initial seeds, my seedlings? Well, so I can start my grow like in February instead of March or April.
Was it the white? Right, no, you like Northern Lights, don't you? Isn't that your strain?
I do.
Is that what you're going to grow? You're going to try to get the original. Yep.
I don't know. Right now, I'm growing whatever I get.
Get some bulletproof strains. Get like a Humboldt Seeds Blue Dream, maybe. Let's get something that's bulletproof. Right. I reckon. Well, I don't know what everyone else in chat. Please, hey, what up, Bingo? Please feel free to tell us some of your opinions. But my recommendation is get something that's bulletproof. That's a good yielder.
Okay.
Because usually I reckon if it's a good yielder, it means it's vigorous usually, and vigorous just means that it's gonna be forgiving to grow. It'll forgive you doing a few mistakes. You're definitely going to make mistakes. I don't care, even the super professional growers are going to make mistakes.
Right.
And so let's say that you pick your Northern Lights. Would you prefer to grow from seed?
Yeah, I think so.
It's you'll get a better plant in that first seed run. So let's say you grab how many plants would you like to grow?
Well, once the legalization, which is supposed to happen any day now, 4 plants will be my maximum. So I'll have to seed unless they're feminized seeds.
Let's get feminized. And here's something really important on fucking chat. No. Okay, talking about the what? Tell us, Tara.
Don't you dare tell everybody to go get feminized.
No, really?
Oh,
no, you
okay.
disagree? Fuck, I don't know. No, I don't know. You're American. You know way more.
Okay, so there's just argument on feminized, okay? Like when I'm telling my body I want everything natural as possible, I don't want hormones in my food, I don't want this, I don't want that. Well, think of how females are made. They're forced to herm. They're forced to. That's not natural.
Well,
But
there's
if
two
I
ways
actually
to do
do
it.
something or take something out of that plant that could be beneficial for me. I don't know.
There's,
I'm just curious.
there's two ways to create feminized seeds. Correct me, anyone in chat, but you
Okay,
can
go
spray
ahead.
colloidal silver on them, colloidal silver.
But the
Colloidal
process of that
silver.
isn't natural, right?
That's right.
You're still
Or
doing something to it. Okay.
right, or you can introduce a light leak, or you can wait for the end of life of that plant, which isn't really forcing anything. It's quite a natural process. Now, what happens? What a real good feminized seed is, in my understanding of it. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone. But a good feminized seed, and this is what I would suggest to purchase, is only female chromosomes that are present in the pairing of the creation of that seed. Now, I'll explain it again. When you've got, let's say you've got Northern Lights, and you run Northern Lights for fucking 12 weeks, and it pops a male sex organ because it's an end of life, and it fertilizes itself and seeds itself. It didn't use any male chromosomes for that, and you've back crossed it. Again, as far as I can tell, that's like a back cross. That's an S1. The problem with an S1 isn't necessarily that it was only female chromosomes. That's a good thing because you'll pretty much only get female seeds. The problem is it's a really, man, no one can really tell you what you get with genetics, like, and why. No one can really tell you exactly why certain traits are passed down, and they've worked out it's kind of groups. So like, I'll give you an example. Let's say you're after vigor, right? Well, vigor might be attached to low THC, let's say, for example. So the more vigorous that plant is, the less THC it is. And so yes, it gets a little tricky is what I'm saying. And you're better off, which is, I guess, your point, Tara, you're better off with the natural pairing.
Okay, but now I'm going to turn around and argue the other side. I'm going to play a fucking 360 on y'all, and I'm going to argue the other side. Okay, so the only reason I did that is because this is a discussion that is going on in the damn pure certification model. And it's talking about doing things as natural as possible. So let's do a 360 on that and go crap.
180, TaraLee. 180.
180. No, 360 is all the way backwards. You're right. 180, halfway. Okay.
Small tubes says they're cool.
So yeah, okay, exactly, small tubes. Okay, and the reason they're cool, so autos and femmes would be cool. One, if I'm in high situation or another situation where I can only have 3 or 4 plants, or I have one closet and I have a small space, hey, I don't want to have to spend all that time figuring out if a damn male is going to pop up in there, which look what I've got right here. Hopefully the last male in my garden, right here behind me, hopefully the last male in my garden. But this is like I'm saying, look at how long I grew this out. Look at this whole plant and look how long it took me before it showed what sex it was. It's very, 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 very frustrating, time consuming. And what if you don't have the room? I'm lucky I have the room, right? So that would be my argument for. Anybody else?
And small tubes raised an interesting point in chat just then. Get 4 femmed seeds, stagger them, 1 every 2 weeks. He says F3 back cross to an old ruderalis, fucking fire. So, well, that's small tube. And no, I got them confused. Sorry,
okay,
guys.
so the no girl I was in his live earlier today, yesterday. He has, oh my gosh, he's got an awesome girl up in Canada. Beautiful flowers, you guys. His plants are phenomenal. I was like so jelly today watching that. It was beautiful.
If only we could email
Where in Canada is No? Hey, No, where are you?
He's in the Kootenay.
Oh.
What's the hell?
Okay. The Kootenays?
No, fuck, what was the name of that? Kamloops? Somewhere north of me. Kamloops, I think.
Kamloops.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in BC. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, I'm north of you.
Yeah, you're north of me.
Because what's his name? Iron 420. What's his name? Iron Fire horse?
Iron Bridge.
Iron Bridge. Iron Bridge.
Yeah.
He's in Nova Scotia.
Yes. I love all you Canadians. I love Canada. Seriously, if I had to like move to another country, it would probably be Canada. I think I just love it. You guys like your guys' country is so beautiful, but damn, it's huge and cold. I'd have to live closer to the States. It gets cold.
So Small Two's raised an interesting point, which will really help you out.
Okay,
hi,
let's hear it.
and Tara.
Let's hear it.
So he says, yeah. He says, take some cuts from so you crack your 4 seeds, take cuts, flour those cuts out in a smaller pots, even those solo pots, and just test them. Then you don't waste all this food and soil on them. Look, it's fine if you're in soil for me, because I don't mind doing that, because for me it always I look at cannabis when my cannabis runs through my beds, it's like sorting that out. You know what I mean? I like them running through, but he raises a valid point. It speeds things up. You get a test real quick, because some of these strains are going to suck, or some of these phenotypes are going to suck.
Okay, so I think.
Hang on. Do you understand what I just said then?
Is he saying test
everyone?
it? Is he saying test it? Have it tested, or what's he?
Okay, so cannabis 101. Every single seed is different, as we all probably know.
Right.
So
right.
if you get seeds, assuming that it is exactly what it says it is. Let's say you get Northern Lights, and you crack 4 of those Northern Lights, right? Well, there's going to be not very different, but there will be variations on each of those plants. They're not going to smoke the same.
Yes,
they're going to smell the same.
Because I grew 2 vanilla kushes, and they were completely different phenos from the same breeder. So
right. So
go ahead.
And again, I'm probably going to have this slightly wrong, or maybe someone will have a better explanation than this in me in chat. But when they say that a strain has been stabilized, what that means is it's gone through 7 generations of pairing and selecting to fine tune down to this super concentrated selection of genetics, which should be like the most dankish shit on the planet version of the original parents, right? So I don't know, any of the OG crosses, let's say OG Chemdog, say for example, what that should be is that the original person who had the original Chemdog should have gone down 7 times with 7 males and 7 females of Chemdogs that have been selected 7 fucking times. Oh, here we go, Scotty. I'll keep you. Okay, I'll read that. It looks like he's a little bit nervous to jump on. Yeah. So, and what it means is the end result of those pairings means that there should only be roughly 4 different variations on the seed that you crack. So by those 7 breeds, when you buy that person's seed that claims stabilization has occurred, there should only be 4 different types of plants that you get from that one strain, 4 different phenos, and they shouldn't be that different either, because that's how stable the genetics is. That's how. And do I have this? Is anyone?
Okay, I am
wrong.
I am not going to get into that whole breeding question.
No, I think it's right.
The seeds and all that, because I think everybody needs to go watch the Vader OG movie, because Vader OG makes an amazing video.
Yeah, there's a good clip. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Really. Can you find it? Put it in there if you can find. Because this, you guys, I actually met Vader, which was really kind of cool. He's really tall. Really awesome.
Yeah, he looks tall.
He's super tall, but it's so funny how when you meet people off of here, you don't realize how tall they are, because you don't really know size when you're standing here and sitting here. But yeah, so he has an amazing one that really helped me understand that I don't want to be a breeder, and it's way freaking confusing. It's not as easy as just throwing some pollen on the tree, okay? So I would recommend everybody find that. If Dan can find that, it'd be awesome. Thanks everybody for joining tonight. Love you all. Thank you so much. If anybody else would like to jump on the panel tonight, if you've got anything you'd like to show us, if you've got a grow you want to show us, we're just looking for information, coming together, talking with a bunch of friends tonight about how to help my indoor get growing, because I don't grow indoors right now. And I've got some clones over here that are getting ready to need to be taken. They're not ready. They've been ready. They're ready a month ago to get out of that cloner, and I need to get them into some dirt. And they're looking really sad because I haven't even fed them. They're so malnutrition. So I'm doing a really shitty job right now, just so you know. But hey, I've been having fun and my outdoors looking good. I've got some flowers coming in. I took some pictures. I have a Congo that's looking amazing. Thank you, my friend. Hashtag Free Roberts Creek Congo Vision, my friend. You're out there in chat. Love you, man. That Congo, oh my God, you guys, the smell of the lemon coming out of that plant is like no lemon I have smelt yet. I'm serious. Yeah, you should be. You should be jealous because it's, oh my God. It's, they say lemon boot polish or like a boot polish stuff. I'm smelling a little bit more of a sweeter lemon right now, but you know, it's probably going to change and morph a little bit as it gets older. And it's just, the buds are just little. They're just starting. So yes. Oh, hey Ed, how you doing? Hey Jay, thanks for coming in tonight. No, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, hi. Sorry, did I mute you? Girl there.
No, it's all right. Hey, Big Ed.
How's everybody doing in chat tonight? What else do we got? Boom. Let's take a hit. I'm ready to take a hit. Cheers. Oh, guess what? I just got a text from JR, guys.
Oh.
JR Tokin. Hey, I'm at the doctor's getting a new leg. You don't get those kind of texts every day. Hey, JR, my friend. I hope you're happy with that new leg, man. I hope you're gonna have a new leg. Cool.
Make sure you put a little hollow in it so you can store some weed in it.
Yeah, have a whole hollowed out and put like a silicone dish in there. Oh, maybe you could fit maybe one of these like little portable dabbers in there, man. Maybe they could put that in there somehow. He's gonna go back and watch this and laugh the hell out of it.
Oh God. Excuse me, sir, at the airport. Would you remove your leg, please?
I want to travel with JR. Hey, put in your leg.
Uh-huh.
Spider-Man, no. Cheers, everyone. Hope you're all having a fantastic night. Hey, whatever your vice is, load them, bang them, bog them, whatever you got out there. Get those bowls loaded, fire up that banger.
So I just have to say something to the no grow there. We don't talk about snowboarding yet. It's still September. I don't care how good a snowboarder you are. There's no S in autumn.
Weird.
You know, he's out on the West Coast, right? So he can go up into the mountains and snowboard and what the hell, and then come back down and have a nice balmy weather. Me here in Quebec, where it's like minus fucking 40 from December to, April. Well, maybe not April, but yeah, it's freaking cold. You can't escape it. So no, I don't skate or well, I used to skate. I don't snowboard or ski or snow anything.
It's funny. Hey, so one of the guys in chat said, who was it? Let's have a look. Come on, don't be a prick, Dan. I'm so lazy. Yeah, AJ said he or she has been working on a strain for 6 years. And I think I got it right. I said four variations within its stabilization and small tubes, I think. Said, yeah, it's like 25%. Well, that's 4. 25%. 25% is 100%. So that's like a variation of 4 roughly different plants. You understand what I mean by that? So like, I'll give you an example. I made a cross, as everyone has once. I had a male and I didn't kill it, and it made a strain. It made a cross. Man, there was some plants that grew that looked like pine cones of leaf matter. They were not buds, they were pine cones of leaf. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And the other ones looked, normal. So, and what that was is just showing you the variation is just ridiculous on that first cross. You're going to get things that don't even look like weed. Hence that weird mutant cross that is on Instagram, which I'm sure people have seen. I can't remember which bloody Instagram account has the plant, but it looks like a fern. It's got these really trippy leaves, and I did put that link. I'll put it again in chat to Vader's thing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'll put it in again. Did it go in? Yeah. Sorry, guys. That's just in chat, guys. That's the link to the Vader OGs. Really good, really dumbed down.
Hey, tell him the girl that dabbed him out after the Cultivation Classics sent him over to his channel.
Yeah.
I gave him a dab outside the Cultivation Classics.
Oh, none of you saw this before, but I got to witness Tara smoke a joint, and oh my God, it was honestly, I've seen Snoop Dogg smoke less pot. She had the joint dipped. Listen to this. Listen, this is insane what this woman did. This was this morning, everybody. Tara had dipped this fucking massive joint, which was already like, it was the most connoisseur joint I've ever seen. It was some fucking wrapped in green palm leaf type shit of some strain that I'd never heard of, and I'll probably never get to smoke, unicorn weed. She then dipped it in rosin and then dipped the rosin, rolled the rosin in dry hash. Every time she took a hit, it wasn't good enough. It needed more dry hash. It was like a sherbet stick or something. I don't know what was going. I don't know what I witnessed this morning. It was a grave indulgence.
Okay, it was bad. I had a huge pile of hash down. Like, it was 1.5 grams, and it's probably like it's down quite a bit. There's like that's what's left of it. Like, it was a pretty big pile. I was literally just sprinkling it on there and then smoking it. It was like,
I couldn't believe what I was saying.
That's what was tasting good, though. That's what was tasting good. It was the hash. I packed it full of hash too. You know what? Next time it's going to be a straight hash joint. I'm going to take all this hash and the farmer grade hash, this other hash. I'm going to have a full
Will it burn?
and we're going to smoke it on here. I will.
Will it burn though?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I reckon. See, here's the thing.
Yeah. It'll smother. Yeah.
I think. See, like, I can't even talk about it. But
what? Well, okay. Just talking or whatever.
Look, ideally, there is a flavor. There is a taste flavor and a psychedelic effect from the leaf and from the trim. I mean, I had some Girl Scout cookies trim yesterday, and man, it was so obvious it was Girl Scout cookies. Like, unmistakable, and it was the trim, and it was frosty as hell. So I'm thinking, man, well, like, anti-trim, but I reckon that if you wanted the perfect joint, you'd want a little bit of dry crushed up trim with a lot of that dry sift, because the trim is going to add a flavor and a burnability, right? Because of the physical bulk matter of it.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, and it's light, so it's not going to make you cough because it's just the leaf, but it's filled. If you choose the leaf, now you want to be very selective on this. But I really think that there's something to this. I honestly think that there's a reason why I've discovered that there's something to smoking the leaf. Okay, it makes my lips numb, like doing a line of blow, like really good blow. If anyone's, this is such a bad conversation. Has anyone out there done a line of blow?
Oh my God.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so this is the what I got. It was at the hemp fest. And that was what I got to actually put the hash into. It's a palm leaf, and they actually have a Bovita pack in there, which is awesome because now you have a Bovita pack you can go and put in your flower. So how cool is that? And then they have they're rolled like that, and then there's just a tube and you can stuff it because I don't roll. And I totally loaded that with like a whole bunch of hash today. And then I rolled, and then I smothered rosin all on the outside of it. And then I rolled it in that dry sift. Oh my God. It actually was pretty tasty.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I went and took a great nap too.
Seriously, it was, oh my God.
I had a great nap today.
It was enjoyable to watch, even though I was quite jealous as I was watching it. I was still happy that it was Tara that was doing it. you know.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so Bingo, the flower I use, Dutch Blooms gave me a whole bunch of Dutch Treat flower that he grew last year. It was kind of like the whole bottom of like a bag, right? He had it and he just goes here and he poured it in a jar and gave me the whole rest of the bag. And there's like totally, you can see the whole trichomes in here and some dry sift in the bottom. It's looking pretty good. So yeah, my friend, cheers if you're out there. Dutch Blooms, he was on with us the other day. Oh my God, he's such an awesome guy, you guys. So cool. Oh my God, it smells amazing. It smells so good though. It actually was really good.
Where do we know Small Tubes from? Because Small Tubes has got some really good info. And I swear, are you a content creator, Small Tubes?
Small Tube's awesome. He's been in here forever. He was he's been hanging out on YouTube forever with us. Yeah, he's one of our forever. We wait till Tara time. My outdoor Congo. Yeah, I can't wait till I squish my outdoor Congo vision. I can't wait. It smells amazing right now. I was just, man, I was spraying it. I was hosing it down. It's pretty hot. And I was just hosing it down, giving a little moisture out there because we get dry here. So I don't have to worry about the humidity. So yeah, smelled amazing.
So you think you'll have some of that Congo for me to try when I come down in December?
I don't know if I'll share with you. Yeah, whatever. Hell yeah, I'll have it. You and Tom will be smoking in the Emerald Cup. I wish we could get Dan here for Emerald Cup.
One day.
One day.
I wish we could get him here. That would be so fun. But next year maybe. Well, that would be something for us to shoot for next year. But and you know, this year and I and Tom and whoever else, Bingo, I hope you meet us there, man. It would be really cool to meet up with you, buddy. And even Small Tubes, that you guys, I just would love to meet all of you guys. Dennis, you too. Dennis, he's from Canada. And Dennis, yes, I still have something for you someday. It's barely thriving. I'm trying to keep it alive, man. And it's a long story, and I'll have something to share with you someday. I promise, Dennis. I haven't forgot about you. I promised it to you, and I haven't given it to anybody else. Dennis is a really nice guy. He goes back from a while. He's one of the first comment guys that commented on my live streams and you know, encouraged me to keep going and thanked me for sharing, and it was very nice. Very, very nice. And I appreciate all your comments, you guys. I just wanted to let you know, I do go back and read them, and it does encourage me. It helps and gives me ideas so that I know what you like. If you don't tell me what you like, I don't know what to do sometimes. And if you don't like it, tell me. I won't waste my time.
Yeah, that's the more valuable stuff.
Yeah, seriously.
Tell me what's not working.
If you don't like it, just tell me, because seriously, like, then I can fix it. If you don't tell me what's broken. I hate the thumbs down and then you don't tell me what's wrong. Just tell me what's wrong. I don't think people should thumbs down you unless they can tell you something wrong. That's what I would like you to do.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea, eh? Because it makes it a point.
Yes.
It forces constructivity into the criticism, because otherwise it's just this.
And then you can find out if this person's just a douche and he goes around saying hatred shit to everybody.
Yeah.
That's how they could crack down on this shit.
Yeah, they have it so that when you click on the thumbs down, you have to leave a comment or the thumbs down won't appear.
But speaking of which, on Instagram, it's really easy to see if some people are douches too. Because if you go on Instagram and you go to like someone's name, like I'll just click on someone that I just brought up. So if you click on and you're going to your hearts, like someone that liked your video recently, and you could click on that person, can't you see like things, or no, following. You go to following and you can see what comments they've made recently to people and who they've liked. That's very interesting.
Yeah. It is
very interesting. I forget about that little feature on Instagram. You know, you see who people leave nice comments or if they're assholes. And sometimes I unsubscribe from you when you do that. I don't like assholes. Sorry.
Well, look, I think it's interesting being a little bit in the public eye as we are. It's forced me to be way more conscious of the stuff that I write because I'm thinking, man, I don't want any of this to bite me in the ass at any point.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yes.
mean that that's the
Yes.
motive for me not doing it. It's not the main motive, but I definitely am now thinking about, yeah, but how does that make me look all over the internet, you know? Because that's why I put it in the end of the film, is that I wasn't trying to show everyone, hey, look what Kevin Joggery thinks of me. I couldn't give a shit. What I was trying to tell people is, don't be an anonymous little fuckwit on the internet typing nasty shit you wouldn't say to someone. It's not cool. Just don't behave like that.
Exactly. Like these people are real on this. That's the other thing. People, like, these are not just names, and people aren't just out here for a game. Someone could seriously be dying. They could be having cancer and dying and be trying to figure out how to survive on here and how to grow cannabis. Like, we don't know where these people are coming from, and we need to step back and like, if you have nothing nice to say nothing nice at all. Like, don't say that shit. Like, we got to go back to those old sayings that our grandmas used to say. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. I'll take it down a note. I just have to, I just
Breathe.
I just have to talk about it. Like, it just seems so
Yeah, no, look,
No, it's true.
there's two ways I look at it. The other way I look at it is, well, the loud, annoying, obnoxious fucks let themselves be known very early. There's another way to look at it. So I'm like, yep, cool. And I just. So that's because a friend of mine is like, oh, you've got to silence these people. I'm like, no. Let them hang themselves at their own rope. Let people see the stupid and the smart and choose the smart. Look at the dirty water and the clean water and go from there.
So before I forget to tell you guys, so I had a whole bunch of rosin that I squished the other day, and I hated it. Well, it wasn't the other day. It was probably a few weeks ago. And it's been sitting in the fridge, like, just wrapped up because I just hated the taste of it. And it was that pink vanilla kush that I grew. I didn't like it at all. And oh my gosh. So I totally took the terpenes that I got from my friend Eric. You guys all know him if you saw him on Farmex. He's an extraction guy. And oh my God, these terps. Oh my God, it's probably too bright. I added them to this rosin, and it just, that's way too bright. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. Kind of, there you go. So I added it to the rosin, and oh my God, it tastes so much better. I love it. Now I like it. It's good. So just a little thing, if you have some really crappy product out there and you don't like it, just add some good shit to it, and you never know what you're going to end up with.
Oh gosh, we're talking about Canada on the chat.
Yeah.
And I love I love Nova Scotia. I visited Nova Scotia a couple of years ago, and I'm telling you, if I didn't have a full-time job and still tied down here, I'd be living out there. Nova Scotia was, oh my God, it was beautiful.
Cool.
I'm a water baby kind of thing. Like, I need to be close to the water. I've never lived on the ocean, but I feel like I need to live on the ocean.
When I go to the ocean, when I go to the Oregon seaside or the Washington coast, I just love it.
Yeah.
But I take it for granted if I was there, though. It makes me wonder.
I don't know. I mean, we do have water nearby, but it's not ocean, and it's not like you can sit and, sunbathe on there, or stick your feet in the water there. It's not the cleanest. We're on the St. Lawrence River, right? You don't exactly jump into the St. Lawrence River too many places. But no, I loved it out there. I think it's in your blood because my family was from there, right? My family was from Newfoundland originally, and they were all fishermen and that sort of thing. So
it could be.
Jamaica is the best place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what someone JJ says. Jamaica is the best place. Oh,
isn't it dangerous as all fuck?
Jamaica?
Like, yeah.
I wouldn't live there.
gangs.
I mean, I've been there to visit, but I would not live there. And I wouldn't go there without my peeps. I don't know.
Tara, you muted.
Well, now then I cough when I unmute. Okay, so thank you for telling me as I unmute, because it's telling you a whole story about Jamaica. Okay, so y'all know, if you haven't followed me, go back and check out my Jamaica videos. I did take a trip to Jamaica. I actually got to go visit Orange Hill, and Dan put a clip of my picture in his film that he made. Thank you, Dan. That was cool. And yeah, it was just totally awesome. But you really need to know who the people are and what you're doing. I kind of got hooked up with the Rastafarian guy because I knew Bubbleman, and Bubbleman had went to this guy's place, and I was tracing Bubbleman's steps, and I actually ran into this vegan place and ended up at this Rastafarian's vegan place where Bubbleman had been. And I started talking to him, and then one thing led to another, and I finally got to go to a grow. Finally, the last day of our trip, I finally got to go to the grow, and it was amazing. It was great, but you really need to know who and where you're going, because you're not gonna. It's not just like get the best weed everywhere. Because my friend Grant that went with us, if Grant Hubbard, he's also a YouTuber. You guys go check him out. Actually, ladies, sorry, he's off the market. He just got married. Grant, my man, congratulations to you, by the way. But we went to Jamaica, and he actually, it was like total bag weed, total seeds and shit in it right there at the resort and everything. It was so funny. But in fact, you know, I might happen to have one of those seeds growing in my garden. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Purple, some beautiful purple thing. Hi, you're muted. Yeah.
Just look at Dan. He's got this.
He looks like a chipmunk. He's fucking stuffed his face so full he can't even.
Well, not just that. He also looks like he's guilty of something. He's got that, little. He's guilty, and also he's threatening our chat people again.
I'm just
He's always
writing stupid things in chat.
He's threatening the chat.
Yeah, Dan, what's up? You're like, they're gonna think you're like some assassin dude. Like,
I'm telling people I'm gonna kill them. It's okay. They know I'm joking.
I kill you. Infidel.
Oh, thanks, JJ. That was sweet. But okay, so back to my story. I did take some of my videos down from Jamaica. There are some that are private. DT, I kill you. Oh my God, that was Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham. Yeah, I saw him last year when he came here.
My husband does that really good. That's funny. But anyways, okay, so yeah, I had to take some of the videos down because the Rastafarian guy was a little crazy, and I didn't believe in with some of the stuff he was saying. So some of the stuff I did take down. I need to go back and have Dan edit that for me, and then then some of it can be released again. But it was really good, but you need to know who you're doing, because the Jamaican seed was funky. It was not that great. And Bubbleman's like, oh, you can get killer shit, and I'm like, yeah, you can get killer shit. You know where the hell to go.
Exactly, because they're gonna gouge your eyes out. When I was in Jamaica, the guy tried to sell me 2 joints for $50 US. Like, hello, did I just fall off the freaking turnip truck yesterday?
Yeah, people say that in Mexico that people are constantly trying to sell you stuff. I've never been to Mexico, so I don't know. Other than when I was on a cruise ship, so I don't know. But it's like that in Jamaica. Like, everybody is going to tell you a fucking lie to get you to buy something. Don't a lie.
Yes.
Like, they will lie to you at that moment to get you to. Oh God, it was like, I didn't like that. I did not like that. And I'm such a nice, naive dumbass.
You get used to it after a while. I've been going to south. I've been going south for years.
No, I was such a naive dumbass, dude. You should see the amount of money they rate me for. But you know what? I don't care, because then I just got to see the kind of people they were. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? I experienced it as a total person going there that wouldn't have a clue. And let me tell you, I learned a hell of a lot in a week.
Yeah, 2 joints for
Siri,
$50.
how you doing, Siri and Slammer? What's up? What's up? Oh gosh. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight. Please say hello if you're in chat. I'd love to give your name a shout out and we'd like to talk to you. And even if you're not in chat, leave us a comment when you come by. We'd like to also hear from you. And please don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe so you can see us live. Because that's the most fun part. Getting to hang out and sesh with us. At least I think. I guess I'm kind of, you know. I love to hang out with all my friends and sesh with you guys. I hope you like to hang with me. Or you just
I gruesome. Oh,
right?
I love your name. I gruesome.
I know, isn't that awesome?
I gruesome. I gruesome. You ugly. I'm
Do
sorry.
that again. Hi. Here, do it again.
I gruesome. You ugly.
I don't know why. I just found that really freaking funny. I had to blow you up to say it.
Oh, I gruesome.
What am
Thank
I
you.
doing here? Seriously.
I don't know what are you doing.
I don't know.
Okay, we're totally lost subject. Okay,
Yeah, we're totally lost. Let's find a subject and stick to it.
back to the grow. Okay, so I have a 4x4. Thank you, Kathy, by the way, my sister Kathy. We're gonna give her a shout out because she's already in bed and she's gonna watch us tomorrow and she's getting ready.
Oh,
So
okay.
Kathy, she's probably already in bed, but
Lurch.
she is a 4x. She got me to get a 4x4, and it's super tall. It's the extra tall one, and I'll show you guys. I promise I'll take a video and pictures of it so you can see it. And I think it's super nice quality, but this is my first tent, so what the hell do I really know, right? So I need all your guys' information.
4x4.
Yeah, it's a 4x4. And
4x4.
tall, super tall.
Tall.
And it's really cool because it has these windows on the front of it. I can open it and I can just.
Oh, is that the one that you got on Amazon?
Yeah, the
We're looking
Amazon
at?
one. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I ordered.
yeah. Oh, I saw it.
Yeah,
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 it's nice. Okay, it was really nice.
Yeah.
So the
Oh.
most important thing you need to be aware of when using a tent to grow is light leaks. This is where.
But what if I'm only in vegetative? Like I'm only veggie. I'm not gonna flower right now. Let's just take step one.
It shouldn't. It's not going to make it do what it does in flower, which is hermaphrodite, but it still could stress the plant out, right? So
I was just trying to think if someone didn't have the money for a tent.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They were going really cheap because let's
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So if someone just had a closet to grow in, right? They could still use that if they didn't have a real expensive tent. Now I think my tent's super nice, you guys. I did pay a little bit more money for it. It is a really nice tent. And there's definitely not going to be any light leaks. So that's not what I'm worried about in my tent. I'm just trying to put the word out for there's a lot of new people coming online right now that are looking for new grow advice. And they're asking new questions. And I think this is something that, I'm looking for new grow advice because I'm growing indoors now. Just because I've grown outdoors doesn't mean I know shit indoors, you know, and I think we got to remember that and remember where we're coming from, right? And we all need to learn. We can all learn something from anybody. That's the other thing. I mean, so back to vegetative. Okay, so I'm just going to put clones in there. I would love to keep clones because I would like to continually be having clones so I could gift clones out to medical patients. This is what my goal is. My goal is to have every medical patient to have free clones throughout the United States. I would love for people to be able to give clones to one another.
Yeah.
It would be so nice. And that's why I don't feel like we should have to grow with feminized seeds. Okay, so we should be able to have feminized pre-picked clones for us. So we know that that plant is going to be the same plant, the same DNA, the same genetics. As long as I take care of it, it's going to give me my same medicine that I want year after year after year. I love Super Lemon Haze. I still haven't found another one like it. Now I have that Congo that's in my garden. Now that might give it. That might give it, guys. Hey, maybe it's going to be a runner-up. We'll see.
I can't wait to taste it.
Clones
Tara,
are different from seeds. I agree. Yes, small tubes. Okay, so
Tara, can you chuck in the link for the Zoom into chat again?
Yep, absolutely. Oh, that's not the link. Almost put the wrong one there. Oh shit. No, I can only do one thing at a time. The Congo. Oh yes, Congo. I can do one thing at a time. Go ahead, Dan.
Congo gonna be the
what was
next
I saying?
I
level.
gotta go get the link. Just a minute.
Okay.
Want me to do it, TaraLee?
Yeah, small tubes agrees that vegging doesn't really affect if you got light leaks. You're not going to have light leaks really on a new tent. I mean, the chances of that are pretty slim unless you bought like the cheapest tent possible. Look, flowering's the real danger. That's the real danger.
Yeah, and so right now my only goal is not to flower, and the only reason I'm taking clones right now, so this is my goal, is I'm taking clones of everything I have in my garden, and whatever I took some clones kind of late, and if the clones don't make it, I'm just gonna go with it, and whatever makes it, those are gonna be probably my next year's grow if I really like my cure, right? Because I'm growing all new flowers now. So my problem is I've got to wait till all that comes in, gets processed, and then I rosin it to find out if I like it. And
why don't you fresh press it? Why don't you fresh press it? Nice shit.
Fresh press it?
Don't they do fresh frozen?
Bubble hash, but dude, you gotta have trichomes on there. There's no trichomes on there yet.
Can't you fresh freeze freshly harvested pot and then press it?
Sure, but it's not going to be the same as what your rosin is going to be like in the end game. If the end game is what I like to smoke is rosin, then for me to bubble it and fresh frozen it is a different product and consuming it. It's
not bubble. I'm telling. I thought fresh frozen.
You cannot.
Rosin,
you have to make bubble hash and then rosin it.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yes, you don't take fresh plant matter, freeze it, and squish it.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I was going to say there's moisture and everything in there. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. Small tubes. You can't make live resin or rosin. It's live rosin right off the plant.
Right. Say okay.
Live now. There's two things, people. Two things. There is live rosin and there's live resin. Those are two different things. Live rosin is still your concentrates, of which I like. Rosin, it's your press, heat and press. Resin is when they're using a chemical to extract. So please don't get those confused, guys. And don't let your bud tender get those confused. They don't understand sometimes when you go in there. Oh, I got people in the waiting room. Who we got? We got some guests coming in. We got, oh, she just left. Dang it. We had Zooey. Well, here comes No-No. No-No's coming in. Dang it. Zooey, come back. Come back, Zooey. Zooey, I just saw you and then you went away. Hi, No-No.
No.
Welcome. Okay.
Wow, was that a technical trip?
How are you? Do you have a YouTube going
Really
in the
good.
background?
Yeah, I probably do.
Okay, I just muted you for a minute. So make sure when you come in to shut off YouTube in the background if you do. It'll have a little bit of feedback. And then sometimes you might have to have a headset on because when you have more than a couple people on here, sometimes there's also feedback. But it also depends on your phone and the cameras you're using. Zooey, if you want to come back in, come on back.
She says she doesn't have a mic or a camera.
You can, do you have a smartphone? If you have a smartphone, you can even come on your smartphone, just so you know. Zooey's been in chats forever. You guys are always welcome. Absolutely. Anybody that's welcome in the cannabis community is welcome to come on and hang out. Absolutely. So we're gonna give No-No just a minute. I think he's gonna go get a headset, or he's getting set up here. And then it's still bright there at his house. Some of you guys are probably going, "Whoa, what the heck?" It's probably dark at Hi's house.
Is it dark at my
Dark at your house yet?
Yep, look at that. It's dark.
There you go. There's no.
Do you want to unmute it?
No.
Dark.
Un-
Dark in my house.
Oh, and then I just mute.
Yeah, try the unmute.
I unmuted you. Okay, now I'm gonna put you on big speed. Big. Someone's feeding back. We got feedback on somewhere.
You have
Okay.
No,
yeah,
no. Can you mute your? You've got to go to YouTube and mute YouTube or close YouTube itself. So maybe just mute your YouTube window that you've got up in one of your tabs in your Windows Explorer. I don't know if what I said just helped you then.
Windows Explorer.
Yeah, you just don't want to have
What's-
YouTube playing. You want to only
Oh,
listen
is it-
to it here.
or just turn the volume down on your phone.
Yeah, then he can't hear us. Can you hear the feedback? No. Can you hear that there's a loop, right? Like my voice is coming through. So you've.
Perfect.
No, we hear we
don't
hear
want
Dan
that.
talk back.
We don't want it
Okay,
perfect.
so
We want it off.
No, I think. Do you have YouTube open on your end? Just turn the volume off on YouTube. You don't have YouTube on? Do you have it on your phone? Is it on your phone?
Close
No, no.
everything other than Zoom would be the best way to do this.
Hello, is it back?
Test.
Okay, test it now.
That sounds pretty good.
Okay,
That
I think
sounds
we're
pretty
good.
No,
We're
no.
good.
We're good, man.
We're good.
Yeah.
No. Yay, we're good. How are
I
you?
can't hear anything.
Oh, you can't
Oh.
hear? Oh no.
No, we don't want that. We don't want that.
Okay, turn
We
it
don't want
back
that.
up a little bit.
No, we need it up. Yeah, okay. Damn.
Why
Right,
would
this
you?
is-
Are you?
This is the problem when we don't. Anyway.
Well, here, he's gonna take us for a tour. Oh, look at us grow, you guys. I'm gonna put him on the big screen here.
Oh.
Whoops. Hold on just a minute. Let me get him on the big screen.
Oh,
Video,
nice bike.
Spotlight video. There we go. How's that?
Mhm.
Coming through? Can you all see that good through on YouTube? I hope.
Holy big screen. Hear me?
Awesome.
My laptop drank vodka one night. You don't run so good.
Oh, okay. Took a drink.
You know what? I got power. What am I doing?
Oh, he's gonna take us back out in the grow. Okay, here we go. He was showing us the grow, you guys. He has an awesome grow, and he goes live on his YouTube channel. Look at that!
Look at those.
Aren't those babies? Woohoo! Look at that! Look at the size of those in the containers they're in back there.
Wow.
And he's got them clear up the hill. They're so beautiful. Oh my god. Yeah,
Huh.
look at that.
Oh, girls.
And then he has some auto flowers too, right? No. Look at that. There's an uphill up there. They're all the way up top.
My big girl suffered trauma.
In the wind the other night.
There's my big girl.
Wow.
So what strains you got there? You want to tell us what you got? Might not be able to come in.
Uh-oh.
It can't hear us.
What the hell?
He's
Technical trip.
Oh, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
See, there's my cat on my wheel.
Kitty,
Aw.
kitty, kitty.
Kitty.
Show them Muff Diver. What's Muff Diver, Big Kush?
And the dog.
It's the pussy, right? It's a play on words.
Oh, no,
Ah.
what's the Muff Diver?
Don't you know what that is?
You don't know what that is, Tara? Yeah.
Okay, sometimes things go over my head once in a while. Cheers. No one's
I
gonna get
can't
me.
hear anything in this laptop.
Oh, damn it.
Why, I don't know.
Well, turn it up a little bit.
Because I think to solve the problem, he just turned the volume down rather than killing that YouTube window, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Got to
Are you-
get that
do you-
YouTube. Got to kill it somehow.
Go full screen. That's better.
It'll be hiding on him. You know what I mean? It's hiding on you. No, that YouTube window.
See, that's what I thought. So it's actually a cross. If they named it Muff Divers a cross, I thought that's what it was. I like, okay, I think it's a cross.
My mind was just in the gutter. Brilliant, Dan. Brilliant. I'm the idiot. Okay, sorry.
Okay, I know. I was like, okay. Yeah, you're exactly right, Small Tubes. You tell them how it's done. Oh, Kathy, good evening. How are you? Cheers. There's my girlfriend.
Glitching.
You know what? You want to talk about an awesome girl? She has got an awesome girl going on. This girl has come a long ways, my sis Kathy. Why doesn't my sis Kathy have a blue wrench? That girlfriend, she needs to have a blue wrench.
Can't even see chat. Oh, there's chat.
There we go. Somebody's got a cock in the background.
between the cocks and the muff divers, I don't know what we got going on in this channel. They're gonna ban us. Not for cannabis.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Oh my god. Okay, so back to the tent. God, we keep staring off tonight, but God, it's been so much fun. I love all these detours we kind of go on. It's kind of fun with my friends to hang out. So I need fans, right? I'm gonna have to have fans. Intake, outtake. What about that?
Well, yeah, but if you do what I think even Small Tubes mentioned earlier, and I was talking about these lights just the other day, the HGL 550s, man, they're like passive cooled LEDs. They don't produce any heat, man. And they're pretty powerful, and that's all you need. Or something equivalent that was a passive heated LED that didn't generate heat, that didn't need a fan, that runs cool. that you know. So what does everyone recommend for like?
Ooh, nice bud. Oh, look at the size of those buds. Holy Toledo.
Oh, very nice, man. Do I need to bring my buds on and show you guys bud off sometimes? Maybe I need to do that. I never even thought about showing you guys buds.
Oh
Right.
my God.
Let me put your let me blow you up there.
What would you want? Can we? Oh man.
I think he's
Oh,
plugging.
what's this?
Oh, he's plugging in a mic. Here we go. He's plugging in a mic. Yay! He's getting it.
Hang on, headphones. Yes. No. Hello, no. Oh no.
There.
Test.
Have I had it
testing.
on him the whole time?
And that on what?
Oh no, they don't work. I hear it.
Hang on. Oh, the fun.
Oh, the phone.
Anyway, so where were we in regards?
Got all the good seats.
Oh, here we go. We can hear him. No. Are you with us, or are you against us?
He's taking a hit. Mom,
Yep. Okay.
time.
Anyway, so I don't know. What does everyone in chat recommend? Does Tara need a fan for her indoor tent grow if she runs passive cooled lights? Well, you need a fan, but does she need to worry about in and out? I suppose you do.
Okay,
Yeah.
so someone's saying yes, next. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and see what I have. I have some stuff over here I can show you. I will be right back. Dan, go ahead.
No, I mean you're right. I think you need, if you were trying to do it on an extreme budget, but I still think having some fans, yeah, but not directly, yeah. Not a system fan. Yeah, I don't think you need a system fan either. Just a little fan moving things around in there. Because I mean, if you, yeah, we can see your chat. No, yeah.
Small Tubes recommends an exhaust fan and a circulation fan.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I mean, that's if you wanted the best, not the best, if you wanted the smartest choice, that's definitely it. Because the tent supports it. The tent encourages it. All tents encourage it.
So Zoe, what do you recommend? Not growing in a tent? What would you grow inside? I don't know. Maybe I'll get my husband to build me a closet.
Try can you I mean can you hear us? No. Yeah, Kathy says air. Here we go. Might jump back, fire up, fire. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, a circulating fan, ventilation fan. That would be, and like little ones, I'm assuming, quiet. They'd be quiet.
Grow in a pool.
Jesus Christ.
710 Canucks says grow in a pool.
Yeah, like subcool. Cool. What if you don't have a fucking pool?
Okay,
man?
so
I don't.
this is just kind of how I store my buds in buckets. And there's the bud. I'm squishing it.
It's not fair.
That's super lemon haze right there. There's some probably bigger ones down towards the bottom. I just throw it in buckets and then I kind of give it little tosses. And I can't wait until the very bottom of this bucket because there's going to be some nice hash down there in dry sift. So I don't know.
Now, do you have to keep?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have to keep that humidified?
Now, mine actually, I would say got a little too dried here. I should probably blow it up for y'all. I can't really tell. Is that better? There.
No, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So that's super lemon haze. This bucket had 1.25 in it. We'll just leave it at whatever that is. Number on there or something of something.
Oh, No-No's showing us a bud too. Look at that. No-No's. Nice.
I'm gonna pull over this
giant.
bucket. I'm getting ready to rehydrate is actually what I'm doing. And
Okay.
that's why it's in here. So I have some of my stuff in here that because I'm gonna be squishing. Okay, so here's one of the bigger colas that I just kind of throw in there. This one's called Sugar Candy. This is very dense all the way down.
Wow.
Here's another one in here. So I leave some pretty ones like that, and the other ones I pretty much buck. And bucking means when you just pull all of the stuff off the bigger stems and you just store it.
What was the benefit to? Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh yeah, okay. Hang on here. Sorry, I'm still trying to get No up. And
Fuck off! Exactly, small tubes. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Okay, so this is the CBD plant that I grew, and I don't even know the name of it. All I know is it's a CBD plant, and I think it was maybe a 1-to-1, maybe I don't know. And I haven't even made any rosin out of it yet.
Oh shit!
Isn't that
Well,
shame?
You better make some rosin and give it to me when I come.
Yeah. So when you come, I'll make some up for you. I promise. You're gonna get to taste, dude. Every strain that I have, you'll get to taste down there at the Emerald Cup. Come check us out at the Emerald Cup. That's where we will be with all this shit. Like I will totally sesh you out.
Oh shit! Can't come soon enough, let me tell you.
What else? Have you had enough bud porn tonight, or do you guys still like want more?
Bud porn?
Enough bud porn?
Yeah, I'm not going to show you my buds from last year. I still have some left. I'm going to probably stick those in my ointment.
Let's see what's
My first grow was not a giant success.
So I had two plants of super lemon haze. So this is another super lemon haze in this one. This is just the other cultivar.
You're making Dan very upset here.
There's some more buds.
Oh no! I'm just typing to No, trying to explain in text how to kill that YouTube window, and so that that's not giving us the feedback, because I think No just turned his volume down and assumed that the volume itself was what was causing the feedback, but
Oh no!
it was the delayed volume from the YouTube window feeding. So it was, but it wasn't. Oh, not easy to explain. Not easy to explain. Oh.
Okay, how many more buckets do you want to see?
Oh, come on, chat, come on. Let's go easy on poor sub cool.
Or what? Good God!
Everyone's going off on poor sub cool.
No, yeah.
Let's not be negative. Let's all stay positive,
pretty.
folks.
This one was a lot more
positive.
leafy. This was a lot more leafy. This one's not as pretty. This is kind of my buds at the bottom. This is like leaf, or what do you call it? Bud stems at the bottom. I don't know. Popcorn.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
You're right, Roy.
Yeah, I was saying Roy just thinks that it's gonna it's like worth $6,000.
Easy.
What?
Wow.
What?
What's in that bucket?
That bucket in Australia.
Easy $6,000. 100%.
How sad. Damn, that would get you here.
Right. Yeah, it would.
Come visit us, Dad. What's up? Welcome everybody. How you doing? Boom! What's up? Boom!
Oh, Mr. Sparks a lot.
Change your mind. Let's change your mind. I want to hear it. What was that? Change your mind. Vision, what's up? What's up? Boom Shiva. I am ready to have a Boom Shiva. Mr. Sparks, how you doing? Hey, Blood, how you doing? Thanks for coming by, Blood. Boy, that Blood, he has some serious energy on his live streams. I'm telling you what, that guy is like, oh, wow. He is like hooting and hollering if you ever go by his live streams. It's crazy. Some of these lives I go by, you guys, I love going by lives. If you have a live, I will come by and check you out. So I'm kind of just love lives. That's why my last name's Live now, right? I should officially change my last name to Live. What do you guys think? Make my husband change his.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, there we go.
No.
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
We've got no feedback.
No, you can't hear us again.
No.
Can.
You can
Can
hear
you hear
us?
us?
Hello?
Hit a lag.
Oh, it's a little bit of a lag.
Okay.
That's
Awesome.
why.
All right. Well, we'll test it for a while. If it doesn't work, can you? So okay. If it's if the feed is too, I guess bad, we'll have to just boot. No. I'm serious. I don't know what else you do. I was trying to look at a way to say that.
No, it's just gonna hang out and give us some beautiful scenery to hang out, and he's gonna puff and smoke with us like he's in chat. That man smoked a fucking bowl. He's been trying to smoke a bowl for the last fucking hour.
Sorry, that was funny though.
He comes in and shows us his cool tree. He can't fucking take a bong rip because he's been trying to figure out the fucking fat chat.
Oh shit! He's laughing. So I assume he pretty appreciated my little anecdote.
Yeah, take a rip.
Blew a chair.
I can hear you, no. You can't hear us. Maybe.
Well, I don't know who was laughing, so I think you can hear us.
Okay.
I'm confused. I'm so confused.
Chat. Shiva.
Om Shiva.
Whatever the hell you got, smokes if you got them, and if you don't, I'm sorry that you don't. Come to my house and I'll hook you up.
What's Boom Shiva? What's this mean?
Om
This
Shiva.
is a way that we just say like cheers to me. Some people
Right.
say it's like praising a god and all that. To me, it's cheers to my brothers because that's
Cool.
what we do in that room. If it really means to a god, I don't know, but if it's gonna be a
Like
god, it's gonna be
Shiva.
this plant because the next god's gonna be my plant. Maybe that's why they don't like people to idolize plants. Huh? Cheers, everyone.
Hey, chat. Everyone in chat, chill the fuck out. Let's not get angry. Let's not hate on people. Maybe dicks. Let's just be nice. So what? Smoke some weed. Chill out. Everyone be happy.
Okay, Zuri, yeah. Let's not, let's, cheer, guys. Come on. We're not gonna talk bad about people in this chat. Come on.
Anyway, why don't you put in chat what you're smoking on? And maybe one, that'll change the topic, and two, you'll hit that shit and chill out.
I just had a rip of vanilla. That was fucking tasty. Oh my god, that was good. I wish I had vanilla cushion here to show you guys. Oh, I did have vanilla. Damn, what did I do with that jar of weed I was showing you earlier?
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
I was showing you a jar of weed earlier. I can't remember where I put it.
Come on, Den. Don't you know where she put it? Aren't you there over her shoulder?
Oh, shit.
Cheers, everyone.
Oh, I was showing you my hash. It got put in my hash drawer. That's what it was. In my hash drawer. Oh. I should put your name on it. That's what I should do. I should put everybody's name on a jar of weed, and it will sit here until you come visit me. What do y'all think?
Hey, hi. What's your? You've really got to learn to hit that mute button before you hit that bomb. What the?
She doesn't realize how loud she is.
It's so loud. Oh, the mic is right there. Brilliant.
Because she has the mic on the headphone right there.
Oh, it picks it up. It picks it.
Because normally she's on her computer and she doesn't realize it. Yeah. No big deal.
Fucking 5.1 surround sound.
Delicious lavender terps, bubblegum terps. Cool. I'm a sweet person. I like the sweet fruities and all that type of thing, obviously, because of course I like lemon, super lemon haze, and that Congo. But by the way, I did grow Orange Hill Classic, and it was a feminized seed, and it was gifted to me, and it was an amazing flower. I don't have very much of it. I will be rosining up that, and it probably will be the last of it down there at Emerald Cup. Will be the last of that flower because I'm not growing it again this year. I might grow it again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I got this year.
So how do you pick what you want to? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, there you go.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh jeez.
I'm gonna mute Nono because I don't think he realizes that he's not muted because he's not talking, but we can hear him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you choose when you're choosing what to chuck in the garden? What strains each season? How do you
have a good night? What's that? Sorry, Dan.
How do you choose? How do you choose your strains?
Okay, so far how I've chosen my strains, I seriously have been gifted, or I went down and bought plants when I was in Oregon. I drove down to Oregon and bought whatever I could find at the dispensary, and I just had to take whatever I could find, and that's what I did.
Oh, really?
The first. Okay, so my first grow, I was gifted 6 plants from a friend. The second grow, I wanted to go and get all high CBD strains, which is the biggest mistake for me, not for other people, but for me. And I went down to and paid a lot of money for them down in Oregon. And it really was not a good grower. I didn't like them, but I also didn't take care of them. I didn't know much about growing in containers. I tried to grow in containers inside a greenhouse. You know, it just, I wasn't the nicest to them. So, you know, I can't complain about the plant. Oh my gosh, hi. Coming in here with a pie. Seriously, your lemon meringue pie. Oh my gosh, killing me. Killing me, sister.
Honestly, that's my favorite sweet ever is lemon meringue.
And I make
That's
a
my
damn good
favorite.
one.
It's my favorite. Oh my God.
Okay.
It looks awesome.
Yeah.
It's the last piece.
I'm so high.
You just totally derailed my whole conversation. I totally
Sorry.
lost it.
Oh my God.
By the way, my friend should have a show called Baking with High, or High Baking with Bake High, something like that. She should have a baking show. Okay, I was talking about strains. How did I get my strains? Back to see if I wouldn't smoke, if I wasn't smoking when I smoked just a bit ago, I would not have been able to go back to that subject.
TaraLee, Dennis has got a question for you, Tara.
Then two other grows, let me finish. So two other grows where all the other plants were gifted to me. Every plant in my garden right now was gifted to me by seed or clone. And last year, every plant was gifted by a man named Steve, and they were all seeds, and he started them all and gifted to me, and he did it also the year before. And he also gifted other plants to other people, like Washington Weed Reviews. So he's an awesome, awesome guy, and shout out to you, Steve, when you're watching these. I appreciate you, man, for giving that and all you do for the other cannabis community that people don't know about. So yes, Dennis, sorry about that. When does Robert Street start to flower out? You know what? It just started. I think I put a picture on the Instagram. If you want to go check it out on TaraLee Live, you can check out my Roberts Creek Congo post. I could show you on my phone. It just looks kind of stupid, right? On chat, right? Do you guys want to see a picture of it on my phone? I guess I could show you on my phone. Gallery. Let me go. Let's show you. Okay, I'll show you a picture of, whoops, if you don't close that app. This is my Jamaica bag seed. This is a picture of the top of it. Oh, here, let me screen share myself. Pin video. Okay, there you go. So it has these beautiful purple.
Didn't work, TaraLee.
Stems. You can't see it?
It didn't work. You didn't pin the whole video.
I didn't
Did you?
pin me.
I don't see you. I see all four.
Can you guys see me on chat? Can you see me? Is my window the only one up?
No, we see all four windows.
All four windows? Okay, let me try this.
No. No, it was fine. It's fine. It's as long as you're talking.
Oh, just when I'm talking? Okay, so.
Okay, it's good now.
Okay. Okay, you see it. Okay. So that's the bag seed that I got. Total Stativa. It's super, super tall. And I'm calling that my Jamaica bag seed. And I don't think I took a picture of it standing all the way back. I wish I would have, so you guys could have seen it, but I didn't. And here's the Congo. And it's just starting to flower now. It'll come and focus here in a minute. Focus. Come on. Really? There you go. So that's the Congo. Hashtag free Roberts Creek Congo vision. Shout out. And that's what we want to do, guys. Free Roberts Creek Congo. It's to be given away. So I'm going to get my clone on. I'm going to get my clone game on. And hopefully pass out clones. Hopefully not dirty clones. Please try to have clean clones if you give them out. Oh, that's a long story. Oh, yeah. Yours looks further along. Oh, yeah, you're further north. Exactly, Dennis. Yep, exactly. Cheers, Nono. He's having a beer. Cheers. My husband just came in. Hi, honey.
Cheers.
I'm on a live. What you doing?
Watching you live.
Oh, my husband's watching me live. Shh, I talk about you. You can't come in here. Come say hi to everybody. Hi. Yeah, right. You can go till mid-October there. Cool. Cool, 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 cool.
All right.
That was
so-
delicious. All right. I'll bake you a lemon pie when I come in December.
I'd love one. How do I get my contact info for the cannabis thing? Contact info. Are you, Cody? You're on Instagram, aren't you? I think you're on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. And we can chat. Or hey guys, I know what I'll do. Let's end this live. We've been going long enough, I think. Why don't I throw the live link out there, and anybody that wants to jump on, you can click the live link after we go off air. And if you want to hang out with us off air and talk to us or have questions, you can hang out with us. What do you think about that? Does anybody want to jump on and not want to actually be seen on YouTube? We won't record you or whatever. It won't be recorded and you won't be here. And then Cody, you can give me your information then. How about that? If you want to. Or you can hit me on Instagram. It seems like Instagram seems to be the best way to contact people when they're in the cannabis industry. All my notes are falling down off my computer here. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, Nono's going for a ride. Have a safe bike ride tonight, Nono. You're going on a motorcycle ride, aren't you? Oh, you have Cannabis now. Oh, okay. So on Cannabis, if you're on Cannabis, you go, and if you're friends, I think if you're friends with me or request to be friends with me, I'm still learning Cannabis myself. And if you go to, okay, on the very bottom of your screen, there's the little house, and then there's the little search engine and the little plus. And then
we can't see shit.
no, I know. I'm just describing what they are. And then there's the other little thing that has like lines and a ziggly thing. That one is where you go to private message people on Cannabis. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 spots over. And I'm going to show you right now what I'm talking about. Let me.
Looks like a heart monitor EKG blip.
Yes. Let me screen share. Come on. There we go. Come on. Oh, it was almost there. Too bright.
The last button on the right.
There it
Very
is.
last button.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I hate you.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that. That was annoying.
Okay. Now maybe I'll do it. I dimmed my screen. So.
Tip it forward. Sort of. Okay, a little. Yeah.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to Hi and me, or we'll kill you. Or she won't kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill all of you.
Dan, quit threatening everybody. There's probably seriously some YouTube
look how
algorithm out there. There's probably some bullshit YouTube algorithm out there that does.
There you go.
it.
That's it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Right there.
So
The
there
little
it is,
green,
guys.
the green
This
one.
Right there.
Yeah.
That one. And
That's
then you
it.
click on it, and then you'll see all your messages. So that's how you do it. It's a little confusing. I get it. It is a little confusing, but once you learn it, it's going to be easy. And I believe that this is going to be the best way to communicate through the cannabis industry. And I feel safe knowing who the person is that's behind it, right? Like a cannabis person, not some internet guru software junkie that I don't know who they are, right? I don't know. Just saying.
Just saying.
Okay.
I made my cream today.
Oh, you made some cream? Awesome. Your
Yeah.
shea butter. Cool. Shea
Yeah.
butter with cannabis.
Yep. No, I didn't put any cannabis in this one yet because I don't have any. I'm still waiting to buy some.
Oh, very
This
cool.
is just the.
Just the shea butter. I love that shea butter.
Mm.
Okay, well, you know what? I think it's probably time to ride this out and call it good. And I'll throw the link up in the chat, or I can throw it up in the chat again for me if you could, girl, because you probably have it already ready for me. And if you want to jump on and hang out, you guys can click on that link and come hang out with us live. And I think we'll do that after some of these other shows. If people want to just hang out off show and out, I think we'll do that more often. That'd be kind of fun. I'd get to know more of you in the chat. Those of you that don't want to be on live, I'd love to meet you and say hi. And if you want to show your bro, you don't have to be worried about it. So, all right. Have a fantastic night, you all. And don't forget to sub up to my friend Dan. He is a film producer, and he's going to be coming to America, and he's going to be doing a story, and we're going to hang out, and we're going to sesh, and we're going to have a party. And my friend No, who just joined us for the first time today. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love you so much. No, you are going to have some awesome grow, and I can't wait to see more, and hopefully we get to talk to you next time. Don't flip people off, Dan. I'm going to mute you. And don't forget to my girlfriend. Hi, live for today right here. You can go check out her channel. She's got some awesome YouTube stuff and talks to you about cannabis
And you know, I have a couple of videos that I've been trying to post, but I'm having difficulty.
Oh, okay.
So I'm really behind in my.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's So
cool. We have people in the waiting room, so I'm not going to keep them waiting any longer. We're going to jump off and we're going to hang out with these guys. Hey, guys, have a fantastic night. Love y'all.
Bye.
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 Subscribe or die.
Subscribe.